I don't really remember the last time I did a story time in which I told you guys a story from start to finish, so I'm gonna do that today because this is a better time to do it than ever.
Were beautiful. Future. Forever. My regular niffler.
Hello beautiful people, how's it going? I'm back with another video, and as you can see, I don't have my wand with me today, and that's because I wanted to tell you about something that happened to me in the real world. If you guys aren't already following me on all of my socials, the links are in the description box below. Let's connect. So if you guys don't already know, I was in the UK about a week ago, and we were there for 3 weeks. I filmed one video there. I was supposed to do a lot more, but now I'm trying to focus a lot more on my channel, and so I'm doing it now. I spent this August in the UK pop hunting a lot, like a lot, and it was because usually when we travel in July, and SDCC happens in the end of July, and so the exclusives come to the UK around August time. But this year we traveled in August, and so I got to just go all around hunting for pops at Forbidden Planet, at Tesco, at Smith's Toys. It was amazing, and I even vlogged some of it, so that stuff is coming along when I decide to make a video on the pops right there and right there. But for now, I'm going to talk about this very specific story. If you guys read the thumbnail or the title, you'll know what I'm talking about. But long story short, before I begin to talk about it, I found a signed Funko Pop of Luna with the lion head, signed by Ivana Lynch. I can't even put it into words. But anyways, we were in Bristol, and the year before I had gone to see the shop called Global Collectibles. You guys should look them up. They have a website and they stock all collectibles from Funko, which is like really interesting. But last year when I got there, if you guys are following me on Snapchat, you'll know that I was very upset because they were closed, because the owner was at San Diego Comic-Con, because again, it was in July and that was crazy. But anyways, I walked 40 minutes from our apartment to the store, and it was so worth it. So I get there, and he has all the common Funko Pops you could think of, and I mean like all of them. And it was interesting. I picked up a couple of Harry Potter Pops and a couple of Game of Thrones ones. I got a Vaulted Night King, which is really interesting. But what happened was, it was like he was trying to like feel me out and see what I was about and what I was doing with my life. And so he asked me questions about how I display my pops and what I do with them and why I collect and everything. Because as soon as I walked in, I told him Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Riverdale, Stranger Things. And when I told him I had a channel, right, and this is 15 minutes of me being in the store, he's all like, okay, well, I have something that you might like. And I'm just like, if it was something I might like, then it would be on display, wouldn't it? And he was like, no. And then he goes into the back and he pulls out the Funko Pop like this. And I'm just like, okay, this guy clearly thinks I'm an idiot. He's pulling out Luna with the lion head, and I already have her. She's a common pop, and like I'm pretty sure you can get her for like $5 off Amazon. And then he flips it around and he waits for my reaction, and it takes me a while to process. And of course, I was skeptical, of course, because, you know, it's a Funko Pop with marker on it, so it could be anyone's signature, until he pulled out a picture of her signing it with him in the frame, and I was just like, wow. Now, the price for a regular Funko Pop in the UK at Mankind at HMV is £15. That's actually overpriced. He was selling all of his pops for £10. Exclusives for $15, whereas HMV and Mankind would sell the exclusives for $20 or $25, and he was selling this bad boy, I'm surprised, like he was selling this for £35. And honestly, like I couldn't resist. I really couldn't resist, and it didn't seem like a bad price for getting a Funko Pop signed by one of the cast members from Harry Potter. This is the first pop that I have signed, because if you guys don't already know, in a video I made last year when I met Ezra Miller, who plays Credence in Fantastic Beasts and The Crimes of Grindelwald, I just got a poster of him signed because Funko hadn't released any Credence Pops yet. We still don't have any Credence Pops, but you know, that's again information for another story. And so I wanted to talk about it with you guys because firstly, I wanted to raise awareness on Global Collectibles. I'll leave a link in the description box below. They ship worldwide because honestly, the guy was so nice to me and he did me a huge favor. Because I'm pretty sure he wasn't really gonna want to sell this to anyone, and it wasn't even on display. And also, they have a ton of collectibles from like Funko and posters and like action figures and a lot of exclusives too that are selling for regular prices. They even get chases because they get their Funko Pops delivered from Funko in the boxes, and of course chases are 1 in 6. And so just whatever you need, I personally would purchase from them. I haven't tried shipping them all the way to Dubai, but we're gonna try because they deserve it. Like they really do. And I was very impressed. And I told them I'd never buy a Funko Pop from any other shop in the UK because I would be saving a lot of money buying from him. And you know, buying in bulk is better, I guess. And so I was really impressed. For real. Now let's talk about this. Okay, so this is a regular Funko Pop. This is Funko Pop number 47 from, I think it's the 4th wave of Harry Potter Pops, and it's Luna Lovegood with the lion head from Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Obviously on the back here, you can see there's Harry, Hermione, Ron, Lupin, Ginny, Luna, and Peter Pettigrew. Again, this way, I remember unboxing this wave. And so it'll actually be kind of funny once I look back at it and see how far this has brought me. As you guys know, I now display my rare pops and pop protectors, mainly because of the guy from the Bristol store. He literally told me, he said to me, he was all like, if you get rare pops and you display them out of the box, I respect you so much less. And only because you don't want to damage these just in case you get bored, you might want to sell them, you will get so much more money than you originally bargained for. And I agree. Even though I personally would never sell my Harry Potter Pops, that's just like a personal preference of mine, even displaying them over here, it does look really good. Once you have your regular Pops, which you can display however you want, and your exclusives that have stickers on them or signatures on them, just in there to kind of like showcase the effort you put into finding them. And especially because this year, I had, like, there was a hassle. Like when I went searching for the Rita Skeeter Pop at Tesco, you know, I'd go into one Tesco and they told me that they weren't set to be released yet, and then I'd go to another Tesco and they tell me they weren't there, and then I talked to another lady at the same Tesco and she's like, oh, but I saw them this morning. And it was like hell for me because I kept going through, you know, that feeling of like failure to finding a pop, and I kept dragging my dad to like drive me places, and I'd keep failing at finding the one thing that I was going for, and then of course they put them out. But again, that's just like another story for another day. And because it took so much effort, I do like to display them in the boxes now, and I've rearranged my entire room, and so the way I rearranged it, they do look good in the box. I just didn't want my room to start looking like a shop, and like I wanted it to look like a fan's bedroom, and now it does, and so I'm super happy with it. But yeah, by the way guys, yesterday I uploaded a video on my entire Funko Pop collection, if you haven't already seen, and if you guys want to check that out, you should, because I worked really hard on it. And I know it's something you guys have been waiting for, so if you missed it, there you go. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was my video on my signed Luna Lovegood Funko Pop. I'm not really gonna open it because I'm pretty sure you guys know what this pop looks like on the inside. I'm actually pretty sure I did a giveaway and I sent 2 of these off like a year ago. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy what you get back. God is good, guys. Be good to people. This was such a surprise, and I'm so happy. Also, I wanted to talk to you guys about, if you guys made it this far, I wanted to talk to you guys about the format of my videos. I usually edit my videos so much, and now I'm just trying to be more conversational. So if you guys made it this far, just tell me, did you guys get bored? Do you feel like there's anything I can do? I'm all ears. I just want to improve and I want to make you guys happy. But again, thank you all so much for watching. Again, I appreciate you all so much. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and a comment down below and subscribe to my channel to see a lot more Harry Potter and Game of Thrones and Stranger Things and Riverdale content and Funko Pop content, because nowadays I just buy Funko Pops of everything, which I will be stopping. I am being good. I swear I am being good. I mean, this trip to the UK, I ended up buying so many exclusives, all Harry Potter, all Game of Thrones, apart from the occasional Post Malone Funko Pop. But I mean, that's pretty much all I got. So I would say I've been staying in my lane. So yeah, this has been fun. Bye guys.